Top of the table, Leverkusen currently with 45 points, although Bayern Munich are breathing very heavily down their necks, also with 45 points in the Bundesliga. That's the man that was last season for the last 5 games with Bayern Munich, and now the new head coach here at Leverkusen, Jupp Heynckes, undefeated in his last 27 games as a manager. Leverkusen against Wolfsburg. Here, red, the Leverkusener team. From left to right, and the first opportunity after just 24 minutes. That arrived to Toni Kroos, a former Bayern Munich man, on loan at the moment, in top form. But the goalkeeper here, André Lenz, with a fine save. Now, just a few minutes later, it was the visitors, Wolfsburg, here with Edin Dzeko. And that was another fine save, this time on the opposite side, for Germany's #1, René Adler. Edin Dzeko in good form recently. This was a huge mistake, though, by Reinhardt's. It gave him the chance to find the back of the net. Well, at half-time, the best we saw in the first 45 minutes was the half-time costumes. Carnival time in Germany. A few minutes into the second half, Toni Kroos with a set piece. André Lenz had the ball and then dropped it straight to the feet of Reinhardt's, and it was in for the 1-goal lead. Stefan Reinhardt's, the 21-year-old, the European Under-19 champion of 2008, with his second goal of his career. But what an awful mistake by the goalkeeper, André Lenz. That is one scene that he will not wish to see again. So 1-0 then for Leverkusen. And then on 57 minutes, this again, Toni Kroos with the delivery. And the ball came back to Diok. Erin Diok, his partner in crime, Stefan Kiesling, those two working very well together. And here the new coach, Lorenz Günther Küstner, who took over from the sacked Armin Fee at the beginning of the year, watching from the sidelines, but he didn't see much from his team. It was all Leverkusen. Here again, Diok with the next spectacular attempt. 2 minutes after that, free kick Barnetta. Diok with a fantastic header, and the unlucky André Lenz, the ball coming off his boot. It was later given as an own goal, but Diok was celebrating, the Swiss international, latching on to the end of this free kick from his teammate from the Swiss international team, Tranquillo Barnetta. Powerful header, no chance for the goalkeeper, off the crossbar, off the boot, and in for the 2-0. Everything going wrong for Wolfsburg in this campaign. They needed something. They needed all 3 points. Well, they got one back. And the man who scored, well, that is, of course, Edin Dzeko. Edin Dzeko, last season the man from Bosnia-Herzegovina, managed 26 goals here after the pass from Masimovic. Adler got the first one, but the second bite of the cherry belonged to the Bosnian. So that was his 10th goal of the campaign, and all of a sudden, what looked to be a surefire 3-pointer for Leverkusen turned out to be a thriller towards the end. Now, with just a few minutes remaining on the clock, it was the home team here in red with Kiesling who were powering forward again. Castro's delivery into the centre. Another substitute, Renato Augusto back. Then Diok, Kiesling. And surely that should have gone in for what would have been his first of the game, after the first attempt was given as an own goal. But good move here by Leverkusen. And then with just a minute to go, one of the biggest chances of the game for that man Josue and Wolfsburg. He seemed undecided, the Wolfsburg captain, just what to do. Not in an offside position, the ball came from Szymanek. And then it was Rita's delivery. Surely Josue, the Brazilian midfielder, should have buried that one. But they had another chance and another opportunity. Here the skipper from Leverkusen with a mistake, Manuel Friedrich. The ball came straight then to Misimovic. A fantastic shot on goal, but he met his match in the form of Rennie Adler. Great save. So that was almost it. And then 2 minutes into stoppage time. A good run by Castro and Kiesling. Well, all the supporters here had goal on their lips, including that man, Jupp Heynckes. All 3 points in the bag. Leverkusen beat Wolfsburg by 2 goals to 1.